Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. This is your Phuket Walker, Alex. I had a cup of coffee earlier. I'm having another one. As you can see on the title, the good news is it hasn't started to rain yet. Hello, Claus. For a second time, maybe a third time, I'm not sure, but thank you for coming back. Hello, Madano. Hello, Juanita. All sorts of good people. Hello, Dave. Rome with Sign. Canadian Vasily. This is one of the hardest starts ever. I think I wasted all 3 of my YouTube pushes trying to do that, but hey, we're up and running. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta finish this coffee. We'll head on down to Phuket town, check it out, run away from this gloomy weather and cloudy day, and hopefully get some Michelin-Star barbecue. So yeah, 1 second and we will get going. Oh no, with the buffering. Thank you so much, Canadian Vasily, for the super chat. Cheers, bro, and I'll keep this running as long as I can. Hopefully the buffering goes away, and looks like it's reading good on my end, and we will get going shortly. Cheers, guys. 1 moment, please. Thank you once again, Canadian Vasily, for the $5, man. I appreciate it, bro. Oh, man, that really gets me going. I was so disappointed when the first 3 screens went down. And I'm just chugging down this coffee. Give me 1 moment. Everybody just sit back and relax. The traffic looks like it's all right. I just gotta dive right in and squeeze through a little bit, of course. Good to see everybody here. Hey, we missed you, man, Madano. I know you've been busy, and of course that happens, but we definitely did miss you, so welcome back, man. Ready to go on like the 4th try. Let's do this. And thank you for all my mods for being here. As you know, I may not be able to talk for just a little bit. It's a short ride, 15-minute ride, and we should be there shortly. My bad, it is my bike. And once again, thank you everybody for popping back in. Of course, Claus was the first one there on the first stream that went up. And then he was there again on the 2nd and the 3rd, I believe. So, cheerio. Okay, 1 second. Let me make sure everybody has a nice view here. So we're not looking too much at the sky. Okay, looking good on my end. Let's get going. Oh my. And once again, thank you very much, bro. Canadian Vasily. That definitely cheered things up a lot and gave me a lot more inspiration so far because I was getting really bummed out. I'm glad I can get everything back up, and hopefully we will stay strong. And as usual, right into traffic. And we're going smooth so far. All right, there's a set of lights coming up, and I can say hello to everybody in case I miss anybody. And I think I said hello already, but I remember Dave was in the house. Hello, Dave. Thank you for helping out Sign, Rome with Sign. We had a little bit of issues coordinating. My bad on that one. But I'm glad we had it back up. And thank you for coming into the chat. And we are at a nice light. Hello, Hajjad. Welcome to the live stream. Heading down to Phuket town, running away from the cloudy storm that seems to be looming around north. It's a little bit around here as well, but slightly better down south. So we'll go to Phuket town, walk around. If the weather permits, I wanted to walk down, actually I wanted to go to a beach, but weather permits, we'll walk down Phuket Road. If not, we'll jump into a cafe, but we'll definitely be going to Limelight to have some Michelin-Star barbecue pork or barbecue chicken. And yeah, I'm excited to actually get a taste of that because we walked by the Limelight Michelin-Star shop a few times. So hopefully we get to grab a bite today together. So on my settings right now, I might switch back to the previous chat, but it's all right. On my settings, I can't scroll, but it seems to be working a little better on the view. So my bad if I missed anything. Just say hello again, if anything, and I will give you a nice good ride. Wow, this slide as long as lever. I feel some misty wetness. None of my equipment is waterproof, but we'll figure something out. That's the fun of this thing. Sometimes when you get caught in the middle, you really have nowhere to hide, so let's hope it's not one of those. And of course, for those of you who've been living in Phuket for a while, we've all been drenched and caught in the middle of a rainstorm before while riding, so hopefully it's not one of those, and if it is, might need a new gimbal. Alright, here we go, let's get going. And big ups for those for coming back in. Take advantage and just go with the flow of traffic. A little bit more windy, guys. I apologize for that. I am looking at some muffle guards that I saw on Boom's channel that seem to work out, so we'll see the nice and sunny weather on this ride. Today we get some cloudiness, which is actually very usual if you live on the island, because we have two seasons, the rainy season and the sunny season. Today is a little bit of a reflection of the rainy days, and that's because we have a storm looming by the island. But we should be back to normal sunny ways, of course, in just about a week or so. So for those of you planning a trip here, not to worry. This is definitely temporary. And as you can see, there's not a lot of rain actually now. It's just quite cloudy and you never know, that's all. The wind is blowing like it's gonna rain though all day. Times 3 is definitely more exciting. And we had a bit of excitement, yeah. Well, the calm before the storm, but it hopefully doesn't. This would be the calmness, I guess. If it does start to storm, it will get a little bit more adventurous, I would say. Let's get the down quickly. We have a nice 12-minute ride over there. Maybe a little bit faster looking at this traffic. No traffic, that is. Make sure we get away from the storm. clouds are slightly more black behind me, so I'm pretty sure the storm is behind us. Everybody's having a great one, and I did plan to start around 9ish, but due to the technical difficulties it took about an hour before we're up. Sorry about that. A little bit later into the evening for some of you. And of course I think in Europe as well into the AM. Thank you for joining us, of course, as well, for you night owls. And for Asia and Southeast Asia, we're just a little bit heading towards lunchtime, which is great because I'll be able to catch a meal at the Michelin-Star shop and stall at the barbecue place. All smooth riding from here so far. Not gonna lie, it's a nicer ride during cloudy days for me, as I like to rock the tank top all day, of course. And I do know the audio has been a bit of an issue for the riding part, and I am looking to fix that, to reduce some of the wind noise. I tried switching to the mic 2, it definitely did not work out. So. In the meantime, this is raw and authentic, and thank you very much. Thank you very much for bearing with it. And it shows a good 6 minutes and we're well into town. Woo, to the smooth sailing. As I was saying, I had a small cup of coffee to start out the day. After an hour or so technical difficulties, I had to have a big one again. I'm glad I did, because definitely woke me up a bit. A bit more traffic earlier when I planned to start. So who knows? Might have saved some time. And we do have a lot of gloomy days here like this. During the rain season usually though. All the smooth sailing, set of lights is a good change of pace, and I get to check out my chat. Definitely a smooth ride, Madano, and I will ride safe side, no worries. Hello, Canadian facility. Congratulations on the subscribers and a new accomplishment. You're going so fast I can't keep track, so very awesome, bro. Seriously. Just following your footsteps right now. Trying to make my way to the next plateau. But definitely great inspiration for me, seeing your success. And keep at it, bro. Looking good. And the growing looks amazing. And keep up the good work, of course. And very inspirational for myself. For those of you who have not checked out Canadian Vasily's channel, you better, because he is the rising star of the YouTube Walktuber world. And right now he covers the GTA area, Toronto, Etobicoke, and all that good stuff. But of course, I'm sure he'll be expanding, and he has a lot of great walks, drives, of course, bearing the snowstorm. So check out the channel, subscribe, like, and become a part of the community. Because the Canadian Vasily, he's a tank, he's the man, and he's the rising star of the community for sure. You better get in there, because the next all-star is in the house. Canadian Vasily's channel is called Destination Toronto, so that's destination semicolon Toronto. Or scroll up, I'm sure my friendly bot, that is, has already posted his link. So go check out Destination Toronto, everybody. A lot of good stuff. Storms, the situation in Canada, Toronto. So smooth sailing, I'm kind of liking the lights today. I don't mind it, of course. Actually a really nice day. Usually when I get to these lights, the sun's kind of burning off my back and it gets a bit uncomfortable after a while. Right now I'm just dazing out because I'm really chilled out. Town shortly, no worries, but the ride has been really nice and enjoyable for myself, and hopefully it's also enjoyable for you. I always let people know that this is definitely part of the experience in Phuket Island, so I definitely love to include it. It's part of the segment, and we will have a nice walk shortly, of course. It's still a walking channel. We don't have a big walking culture locally on the island. Hey, why not let me be the one who started? There's a lot of places definitely worth checking out and walking about on Phuket. Follow along, subscribe, like, join our journeys, and let's walk about, ride along, and even drive over the hills, up and about, round and twisting, all over Phuket Island. I said up and about twice. Idea why. The first time I rode on a motorbike, I always hummed the tunes of Indiana Jones. And up till now, good 10, 11 years later, Indiana Indiana Jones still pops up in my mind when I ride. The motorcycle riding scene must have really got me when I was a kid. I think the first one I watched anyways was the Temple of Doom. And of course, part 1 and part 2 was well out before I watched it. And I watch all of them, of course. Eventually. Was unavoidable. That was such a big bump, it changed the viewing angle a bit. Sorry guys, 1 second, there we go. Get that sorted out for us. Wow, 99 seconds to sort it out for us. Or more. There we go. Backed up. And as you know, we're in Phuket town already. Just need to head up to my usual spot, get a nice parking, and we'll stroll around town. Today's a gloomy day, like I mentioned, more romantic, and why not, right? We had a lot of sun, I guess, for the longest time, so slightly change of weather, change of mood. I did actually plan a beach walk for everybody, but I thought, hey, go on a gloomy day on the beach. Maybe later. And cool figure, right? We're running away from the northern beach to chase the sunshine. At times when you're more inland, and Phuket town certainly is around the mid part of the island, you can escape the rain a little bit, depending of course. And if you spend enough time on the island, you'll learn to ride around to escape the rain sometimes even. You kind of feel it before it hits, or see it. There's a lot of passing rain, of course, usually. friendly, I think. Having said that, I can't see one yet. Okay, maybe that I can fit it. Is there a nicer one up top? Hold on. Might be a bigger one up top. I don't have to try so much. Nope. Maybe. Show you guys something. So locally, very often you have situations like this that you can also create a spot. And I hope you guys enjoyed that parking space creating tutorial in Phuket, Thailand. So when a bike is slightly in your way, just lift it up, move it to the side, you're good to go. Alright, let me get all set up, unmount it. Let's start the walking first, and of course we'll grab a cup of coffee. You know, coffee culture here is always on a roll. Okay. I hold Cheerios. What did I just say? We're looking good. We'll turn the trusty alarm on. And see? More than enough spots for 2 bikes. Alright, let's get the walking rolling a bit. Let's get it started. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you everybody. Because last stream, which we did at Patong, was a 2.5 hour stream, supposedly in celebration of our 4th month anniversary. And it went well, actually, most parts. We did have some buffering issues towards the end. I think was clearly signal blockers causing some of the issues. Okay. Of the 2.5 hour live stream. I had no idea why, because YouTube was unable to process it and put it together for us. This is where it's challenging. Let's circle about first. We can look at Thailand after. I mean, you always see Thailand stream. But yeah, so unfortunately we only had 7 minutes of footage that I checked anyways that YouTube allowed. So I figure maybe today we'll do another one. I didn't put it officially on the title. But yes, it's 4th month for us now. The 23rd is the official day. And it's been a fantastic 4 month. Despite some ups and downs in life. Me and Phuket Walk channel, of course my cat and my wife Sign, has absolutely really enjoyed the whole process, especially meeting a lot of new friends along the way. And also being able to explore the island ourselves all over again. Yeah, that's an old YouTube glitch. Yeah, I know. That was just very disappointing because honestly, during the 2.5 hour, I was saying for most parts, we didn't have any buffering because we were there during the daytime. And I think maybe the last 45 minutes, we, decided to venture down Bangla Road again. Oh, Bangla Road, of course. Yeah, so that cost us quite a bit of issues, definitely. So let's head down this street today instead of starting out at the usual Thailand street. Whoa. You know what? Let's cross the road and check out the giant bear. But yeah, so that glitch really cost us about like a good 2 hours worth of footage. But that's alright. It was a good stream, just unfortunate. But here we are today. And supposedly there's a huge storm around the area anyway. It's not particularly right on top of Phuket, but it's near. So it's causing a lot of cloudiness all over the island. It could hit us a little bit. But honestly, so far we had like maybe like I don't know, not even that much, maybe a few hours worth of rain. So for those of you visiting the island or planning to, not to worry. And I'm sure the storm will pass quite quickly. Here's the giant bear I was talking about. Let's get a better view. I'll go to the corner first. Oh. Okay, check that out. All right, look at that giant bear. That's excellent. Okay, let's get going. As you know, Phuket town is always full of surprises and different decor. That's why I like coming down here. Every different day, different weather, even different time presents a different vibe. Good vibes. And today is one of those cloudy days, which, like I said, is actually usual for the island. So enjoy it. This is absolutely a beautiful scene. And for those of you who just demands more sun, no worries. The sun will return definitely. I mean, we're supposedly reaching dry seasons, so we will get some sun for sure. Hello, Jazz. Welcome to the live stream, Jazz. Good to have you. And we are currently in Phuket town on a more cloudier day, but we will circle about and eventually head to Limelight when I get a little bit hungry. And please do remind me. Sometimes during these walks, I don't build up an appetite for some reason. I just feel energetic and want to keep going. But yes, part of the plans is we go visit a Michelin-Star BBQ stall and grab some food together too. Because we walked by the stall a few times, and I always said it's Michelin-Star. So I think it's about time that we sit down and grab a bite. It's 11 o'clock, 1 hour before lunchtime locally, I guess. I mean, it's always eating time here due to the food stalls all around the island. So we got a good hour to go before officially lunchtime. And of course, today is slightly less populated. It's just a Tuesday, unlike the Fridays and weekends where it's all packed. For those of you who like a more chilling and relaxing vibe, today's a perfect day to dive right into Phuket town. And definitely I'm slightly more in the cheerful mood so I can be my usual self, because my cats are doing great. So just an update for everybody. Well, I wouldn't say fantastic for Jang, but she's definitely improving. And yesterday I fed her some of her favorite snacks and she just ate it on her own. So that was very assuring for me. And I hope and pray that every day she continues to improve, because when she has good days, I definitely have a great one myself. So thank you very much for those of you who always give well wishes, and of course is curious and asking how she's doing. She's doing good. And I'm sure it's because you guys kept her in your thoughts. I definitely believe in that. And thank you everyone once again. That's what I meant, despite the cloudy mood that the weather has provided us. On the inside, it's all sunshines for me today. I mean, I have been down here quite gloomy myself due to Jiang being sick. Today I'm all sunshine, definitely. And I often say, sometimes it's not where you are, it's about who you're with and how you feel, of course. Hello, Sally. Welcome to Phuket Walk. Good to have you here. We are currently in Phuket town, just escaping the rain from the northern beach, actually. Yes, running away from the rain and chasing some sun. Slightly down south in Midtown, Phuket. Let's check out the path we have already traveled from that giant bear, I guess, we saw earlier. Yeah, there's a lot more people out. I guess it's not raining here, right? It seems to be more likely to storm up north where I plan to bring everybody. But of course, I changed those plans and then ran into about an hour and a half of technical difficulties. But it's okay. Canadian Vasily came to save the day and revitalized me quite a bit with a early support donation. And so cheers to you, bro. And here we are in mid-Phuket town, enjoying the cloudy vibes, romantic atmosphere, and of course, the historic feeling that this part of town brings every time. Check that out. Hey, as a letter carrier myself, let's look at that letterbox. Nice. Don't want to stick my hand in there. I get clipped all the time when I used to deliver mail. And you try to put the mail inside someone's door and they're like, yeah, you got to get the mail inside my door, man. All right, you know, provided that you don't have a dog and you don't have a trap to take my fingers. Used to be a former letter carrier for Canada Post, of course, for those of you who don't know yet. Did that for quite a while. A good 8 years, almost 10 actually, if you count some of the temporary days where you're called a temp. We all been there before, so I'm not venturing in today. Sorry. And thank you everybody that's here, because we have no issues so far with the stream, but the chances are when I say that but I believe it's the luck of everyone in the chat. Let's check out the bar. It looks pretty cool. We walked by this place before. It's got good vibes. So perhaps too early for a drink. Beer, that is. Then again. And this is a pharmacy shop for some local herbal pharmacy remedies. Must be a restaurant. Not open yet. I like this street more. Hello. Hello. Friendly people saying hello. I guess I don't need to emphasize too much that Phuket has been quite friendly actually for the past 5 years, and I say that it has improved. It definitely has. I wasn't pointing out that it was unfriendly before, but the friendliness, the crowd now, a different crowd of tourists, and of course over what happened during COVID and how they remanaged the city, so on and so forth, has brought in a much happier vibe, friendly vibe. And I hope some of my videos reflect that. We have seen a lot of good people, friendly people say hello to us in the channel. Phuket has been trying for years to set itself apart from other tourist destinations on the in the country, of course. And Phuket likes its yachting industries, its slightly more higher end industries, but I mean, of course, it's affordable to everybody from back home. So let's try to upgrade the image of the city a little bit to cater to a more upscale feeling. Upscale doesn't mean tremendously expensive, of course, just upscale in terms of quality and service. And Phuket has always been the most expensive city in all of Thailand anyways, so I think bringing in more quality might make sense to the additional costs of food and accommodation here. And of course you do get more pay here on the island as well. You get to make more money, so that justifies why things cost more here. Thank you, Sally. Hope you're enjoying the content, and I had a great time on your live stream too last time. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and hope to catch you on your next live stream as well. This is the area where my stream gets killed every time, so somebody has a signal blocker here, so I'm just gonna walk faster. Just get out of this area. I could circle this. Circle about here. I like the street, it's not so bad. I don't venture as much. So let's give it a nice little loop. This nice little restaurant here is more of an evening venue, this area though. And then it kind of ventures away from the main tourist attraction. So not too many people go down here too far. We'll take a loop, circle right back. Of course, Phuket town is old and historic, but its architecture never gets old. Pun intended. I love my dry jokes. For those of you not used to it yet. You can take a glimpse at the museum, and this car here, I think many people pointed out, so let's take a glimpse of it this time. Nice. We always see cool vehicles around town in Phuket. And a lot of the classic ones definitely is in style. It's a nice view of the half we already covered. wind is telling me to watch out. Just carrying a ladder across. Good vibes here. And very kind of them. Coconuts. Even in Phuket town, quite touristy area. There you go. I like to see touristy. I don't know why. This sounds better to me. But yeah, hey, 55 baht, 50 baht for coconut. And of course, they'll cut it up for you and stick a straw in on the spot. You can enjoy that. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the cutting skills of the coconut drink operators. 1, 2, 3, and sometimes 4, and your drink is ready. Just a few slices from them, and everything seems to be prepared. I tried it myself. Definitely a lot harder and took me a lot more than 4 cuts. Real skill. Beep beep. Check out that building actually. Couldn't see it from afar. Different flavor, yeah. Definitely adds to the town though. Very nice. And even for myself, I would catch new sightings and new scenes that I enjoy every time I come to Phuket Old Town. And I'm not talking crap, because a lot of times the businesses do refresh itself and they look completely different after they do. And as well as there's just so much to see here. There is just an abundance of things happening all at once. It's different, of course, more mild than the chaotic patong, positive vibes. But still a lot to see. I mean, banana? Oh my, oh my. We have Muggsy in the house. And my apologies, Boom. I will put Muggsy and announce Muggsy to our nutbot. So everybody would know when Muggsy is here. Hello, Muggsy. Welcome to the live stream. We are currently just circling about Phuket town for now, before I head into Limelight and grab us some Michelin-Star barbecue pork. That's for a little bit later. Today we are actually, I planned a stream to walk on the beach with everybody today. But that took a slight turn when a weather alert storm was clearly more prevalent today than the past few days. So to escape the rain, I rode down south to the center of the island. And it's been working so far. Just a gloomy day. Everything's still dry. And here we are in Phuket town on a cloudy day. And hopefully, Muzzy, Boom is not making you pay rent. All right. I know that guy's always giving you trouble. So everybody do check out Moments with Muzzy. Check out the channel. And subscribe and like, because Muzzy's got some real exciting videos and live streams planned. And the faster you guys like and subscribe, the faster those videos can be up. And we can enjoy them. I'm very glad that you're unaware of what rent is. Then in that case, Boom has been doing a good job. Good man. Oh, look at this, that's so cool. I'm sure I've shown some of you before in one of these walks, but every time it gets me still. Nice. Local snacks. And we're looking at 15 baht each. $15, 20 baht. 50 cents. Of course, Sign grew up with those local snacks. Compared to me growing up to chocolate bars and chips. But of course, I think chips get you too, right, Sign? But the local snacks are definitely great. These are ones packed with sesame seeds, and sometimes there's filling in it. Sometimes it's black bean filling or various types of beans. And they're generally sweet, but you could find them salted as well, of course. Yeah, I definitely like those with coffee myself. Cool. Art studio. Cool. I think this is definitely worth featuring. Definitely adds to the street. So it's definitely a street art. Cool. Lovely. there's still a lot of detours to take. And I will do more live streams going forward, of course. Meaning there will be more live streams so I can cover more of the roads I haven't covered yet. But there's a good reason why I feature certain roads. Of course, they are world-renowned tourist destinations. Definitely worth a look. And not everyone has seen it yet, I believe. But once I increase the amount of live streams and videos, and of course we'll cover a lot more area than we have already. Not too shabby so far though, for a start. I'm sure we have a venture to many various different areas. And I will, and I'm putting myself on notice and giving myself a bit of pressure, I will go to Kamala Beach. Because of course I haven't featured it yet. We went to Serene a couple of times and Patong quite often. And last time I had a chat on Johnny's live stream, Johnny Stumbles, he mentioned Kamala as one of his destinations that he would like to maybe perhaps stay at. So let's head down to Kamala area and we can check out the beaches, the accommodations and hotels and whatever venues they have there. Now Kamala is slightly different from Serene. Serene Beach is more relaxed, slightly smaller. You will have hotels and residential units there. Compared to Kamala, however, Kamala is more vibrant. You have more of a party beach vibe, right? Of course, you still get a nice, beautiful beach, clean, good crowd. But they do have more, perhaps, clubhouses around the area, more developed. And Patong, of course, it is what it is. Patong is Patong, where the action is at. It's very touristy, or touristy, as I like to say. But hey, it really depends on, you know, what you're into. And I'm very happy, actually, that Phuket can provide different vibes, you know what I mean, in just different areas. And all those areas are just like slightly half an hour, you know, from Phuket town. So everything is slightly half an hour away unless you're traveling from one end of the island to the other. And then it'll probably take you an hour or two, depending on the route you take. But generally, where you need to get to, if you're riding or driving, half an hour, it will be a good approximate. All right, let's take a dive into little parts of towards Talang Road. Experience some buffering if necessary. Hopefully not. But hey, look at the crowd, right? And let's walk into the crowd. And let me know if the buffering starts. We've been having some weird, well, not weird, but new technical difficulties recently, and I've been tweaking it. And hopefully today some of the old problems has gone away. And here we are.
One thing. Do we buy some lunch now or later?
I say you get some lunch now. It's almost lunchtime. Well, it's 11:26, 11:30 almost. And even on a Tuesday, you can see quite a lively crowd here. And we're gonna pass by a very popular spot for taking selfies. There usually is a wave of people there posing. So maybe today might be less. We get to pose a few. Usually I just kind of am forced to walk through it. Yeah, definitely very lively here, Sally. Different type of lively compared to some of the patong walks and nightlife walks, but definitely very enjoyable as well, and brings the same type of friendly vibes. And this is a spot I was telling everybody about. So much for my thoughts about getting in there and posing. Everybody having a good time? Sorry. I guess I could say hello as well.
ผัดคนออกยังไงวะ
Weren't we here earlier? It hasn't filled up yet. Not like this anyways. So for those of you wondering, is it too late to visit Phuket now? It's later on into February, almost into March. Is it a good time still? Well, you judge for yourself. But according to me and some of the videos I have shown, it's still very lively. You definitely did not miss the party. Both daytime party and nighttime party, whatever you're into. The island is definitely still open for business, and with a great crowd to keep it going. So you're definitely not too late. March and April, it's a great time to visit actually. Nearing slightly the end of what we call high season here, but you get drier weather, warmer weather as well, and the rain should be behind us despite this little passing storm, of course. So hey, if you're planning a trip or just thinking about it, February, March, April, still good to go on Phuket Island. Great crowds, parties alive, great vibes. Definitely not too late for the ride. I generally like it when I could be my usual self. Some days when I'm a bit under the weather or glum because this and that. It's a bit, I don't know. I get lost in my words a little bit, I guess. So on these days, I like to enjoy the walk with everybody, blab away, because, hey, good days are hard to come by, so let's enjoy them all. And good times always pass very fast. I have no idea why. They always seem to flash by a little bit faster than good times. So better enjoy them while it lasts, of course. Nice little chill spot. Oh, don't mind at all, Sally. What started it all was, well, a lot of people know my story, so I'll keep it short. I started out wanting to go back to university because during my younger years, when I was 19, I was still in high school. I didn't get a chance to because my mom passed at the time, so I just went straight to work. So after, doing some working myself and upgrading for about 10 years or so, I decided to go back to university. And I went to Cape Breton University in the East Coast, Sydney, Nova Scotia, the other Sydney. And I did fairly well, and I thought, hey, could I possibly get a transfer program to a different country and check it out? And I did. Took a bit of work to coordinate with the dean at Cape Breton at the time, but a great gentleman at the time that helped me out, and of course coordinate with the local university, which is Prince of Songkla. And eventually I arrived here on a transfer program to stay for maybe just one semester to come here and go on the wild side and party it out. But that wasn't the case. I came here, the university taught me a lot about local university life. And I'm just thinking if I should grab a coffee first. But no, we'll go to the pond first and then we'll grab the coffee. That sounds good. And from there, I started changing my perspective a bit. Of course, I still got to go around and, went to some of the clubs, do some of the usual stuff I did in my 20s. But then I met my wife at school and fell in love. And from there, the story gets simpler. I just wanted to change the pace at the time, so I decided to, it was a tough decision. I decided to drop everything pretty much in Toronto, and the hardest thing to leave, of course, was my friends, but they eventually all left Toronto as well. But yeah, so I just kind of dropped my career, dropped everything, sold my car, and saved some money for a year. Went up to Fort Mac to work for a year as a National Construction Safety Officer, which I had certification for. So that made things a bit easier. It was easier to make money. Well, there was money available in Fort Mac, as you know, in the oil sands, but it was definitely not easy to make. But yeah, I did some shift work there, came back, opened a cafe, and got married. And Sign is also with us in the chat, and Rome with Sign is my wife. Oh, Klaus, thank you for joining the live stream, man. You have a good one, bro. Geesh, man, get some rest. And thank you so much for coming in a few times despite the difficulties. I really appreciate that, Klaus. And Klaus from Germany, as you guys know, the time zone there and all that is slightly different. I have been trying to run some of my streams more favorable to Europe as well. So for some of you that noticed that and you missed my live streams, it's all right. It's just on an off time. And I will continue running this as well for my North American friends on these schedules. So no worries. Just trying to expand slowly and I will be able to handle it. No worries. And some of you might know why I'm here. Geez, I was like, I'm here to struggle with my lighter and I'm wondering, did I even bring my light? Yes, I did. Oh, no worries. I love sharing that story. I'll tell it again and again. It's just, I guess the whole point of that story was I didn't exactly come here for what I thought I did. And this place, Phuket, Thailand, has really taught me a thing or two and changed my perspective. I fell in love here, got married, something that was unexpected. Had a chance to run away for 1 year back in Canada and did some work way up north where it's averaging minus 30s, as you guys been to Edmonton or Fort Mac area, Calgary and all that good stuff. And came back and stayed, and I haven't left since. I've been here 11 years now. And going strong, still wanting to stay. That's why the creation and starting of Phuket Walk, it offered me another chance to do something here. Something more productive than what was happening before after the cafe closed down. And also, of course, help out my wife, just not burning off our savings. And my wife works hard every day at her career. She works, I could say 7 days a week. She has that 1 day off, but she's still attentive to do work. Ooh, the river has gone down, receded today, and does not look so pretty, but hey, whatever, man. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna have my usual fresh air break. Just take a break for now, and then we'll go grab our food at Limelight. We'll sit back, relax, just give me a few minutes and we'll get going. Of course, some of you enjoyed this Limelight. Definitely, boom. You want to check out the statue? Let's go check out the dragon statue first. No worries, man. It's gonna let me know, and thank you for the shout out there to I want to see that golden dragon statue. I love the statue myself. I don't want to over feature it, so I never walk up to it too close. But I always like to feature it, you know what I mean? I don't want everybody to get sick of it. It's a beautiful thing. Modano, my man. I definitely need one of those for sure. Hey, brother, I know I'm a bit far, man. You know, it's the thought that counts, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it, man. Hey, always keeping me, you know, in your thoughts, bro. And also, of course, I probably annoy the crap out of everybody, just struggling with the lighter situation every time, you know. I spend more time playing with the lighter than I do with the dart. 1 second, just charging on my phone while we check out this dragon statue. My mom used to say, rub two Boy Scouts together to light a smoke. I'm gonna say, your mom's pretty cool. You had one of those cool moms like I did. I couldn't say the same from my dad, but my mom is definitely a cool cat, man. She was awesome, man. You know, she let me do whatever I want to do until she needed to let me know to stop, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, no. But yeah, I love this, yeah. And you know, I know it's a dragon, but hey, you're the snake. Representing a little bit. There are giant snake statues too around. It's the local dragon snake, but more of a dragon, of course. But it does have more of a snake resemblance than this statue. If I get a chance, of course, we'll show everybody. We've been to some temples that have. My work is just me. All right, one more glimpse at the dragon statue. And then I'll go and struggle with my lighter. Don't go away too fast, guys. Don't worry. Because of the lighter situation, it just really doesn't take me that long. Are we buffering? Interesting. Okay, let's go somewhere else then. No worries. Oh, actually, we have to go to near Limelight anyways, so we can head down the Limelight direction. Thank you, Sally, for letting me know. Just dropping everything. Give me a second, let me settle down first. Make sure I got everything with me. Well, we're back at the Dragon again. Okay, I got everything. We're good to go. Here we go, some buffering. Interested to grab a bite. As people who are in Toronto, the barbecue pork is, and the selection of it is a lot in Toronto. And it's great barbecue pork all over. So let's check this one out. Welcome Robbie to the chat. Oh, Robin, my bad. Sorry, couldn't read it there. Welcome Robin Banks to the chat, and welcome to Limelight in Phuket Town. We are here for some food, and notably a Michelin-Star barbecue rice shop. Let's go eat first. We can walk around Limelight a little bit later. No coffee. We actually had a couple of cups of coffee today already because it took me an hour and a half starting the stream with all sorts of technical issues. So I would say we're still having a cup, but just after we grab some food. Oh, we have to go through the system here, right? I think. Yeah. How do they do this? 1 second, guys. See? I haven't tried it yet. Ah. I get it. And a lot of malls here have the same system. You get some points first on your card, and then you could get to eat the food with the card. So you can't just go and pay cash directly some of these stalls here. And we had a barbecue shop right from the start, but that's not the one we're looking at. Let's check out the food court first. All right, take a glimpse. And then, yeah, let's get our food. And no worries, Jelly Bean. There's always plenty of coffee drinking scenes on this channel, as you know. I'll go with the barbecue pork. Barbecue pork. I am the first in line already, Kurt. Imagine if I told them I could be inside the stall, maybe. Good crowd. Very lively. Of course, during lunchtime, right? We have visited this area, but usually it's like quite deserted because the hours we come in. It's good to see how it looks like it's all when it's all packed up, filled with people having a good time and good meal. The McDonald's is right where the entrance is. We can definitely walk by again. It's a special type of McDonald's who only sell a few selective items. No burgers, surprisingly, I think, at that McDonald's stall. All right. Haha. Okay, take care, Boom. Thank you. You have a good one, man. I come back. Oh. There's a tray, no worries. And thank you for joining us, Boom Productions, and of course as well as Mugsy's for dropping by. You both have a great night. And just show you some of this barbecue pork before you go to bed. So tomorrow you're gonna grab a wonderful breakfast for yourself. Let's see where I want to sit first. I do want a booth, but it looks like it's all taken. Okay, right here is fine then, I guess. Oh no, over there. So I'm getting picky. And it's gonna be a little bit harder for myself today because I didn't bring my stand. But I'll figure a way to mount this down and see how we can stand or balance. And let's check out the food first. Oh, I might need some knives and forks, guys. 1 second, let me go grab some. Oh, I know they have a knife and fork section. So for those of you who don't know, when you need utensils, you go to the section where there is utensils. There we go. That's good enough for me. Oh, perhaps a spoon? No. And I did not bring the stand out today, but we will work something out. No worries. I think the best way is me holding it. But let's check out the food court first. Alright guys. Michelin-Star, barbecue pork. And like I said, I don't have my stand with me, so we'll get this done. Have some skills. Check it out first. You know what? Let's get a zoom in on this because it looks delicious. There you go. No worries. And chopsticks are also good for rice. That is fairly nice. Wow. Very juicy. Let us zoom in for sorry. Let me get the angles right. Okay. Check it out. Can't worry about calories today. Well, that's how I guess the locals like the barbecue porks, right? Actually, this one's pretty nice. It's got some fat parts, but it's also got some skinny, meaty parts. So let's dive right in, man. Oh, man. Oh wow. So it's really bouncy. And of course you can tell the barbecue pork here and the portion is more delicate, more smaller you could say. But the meat is really bouncy. It's not like chewy and like steak, you know what I mean? It's got a nice texture to it. And you definitely don't get that like super fatty feel when you're eating it. So it's really nice. It goes well with the sauce. The sauce is really light. I think it's a light soy sauce, not too heavy. And there's a little bit of sweetness to it as well. Oh, definitely a lot of flavor. 1 second, guys. And as most dishes here, it comes with a cucumber and some veggies. The soup here, I guess we would call this MSG soup. There's probably some MSG in it, but it tastes really good. And usually it's chicken soup, so it's made with chicken stock and whatnot, and, and then slowly boiled, and then it's chicken soup with spring onions and whatnot in there. It smells like, just a light chicken flavoring to it. This one's really light, not really salty. Some shops they give you really salty, so maybe this one has less MSG for sure. It's got a nice flavor to it. Not this meal, Sign's not getting it. I'm sure Signs has a lot of selection where she's at, but it's not Michelin-Star barbecue pork. And like I mentioned, slightly more delicately cut. One second. And like most foods here, it's just slightly smaller, right? The portion and the sizing. So it's a lot cheaper though. So you order a few more dishes if you want to eat more, no big deal. I'm just gonna eat first. It's really good. Oh, I like miso soup too, man. I mean, this all it's missing is probably some seaweed and miso. So yeah, the whole thing. If I'm not making any sense, that's because I'm just focused on eating. That's nice MSG cup. Hey, you tell that to Uncle Roger, Kurt. You tell that to Uncle Roger. Almost dived my face in there, so good. Cool, cool. all done. I told you it was good when you can chow down everything. And it's chowed down, I would say. Ah. It needs a little bit more stars for me to lick the plate, but it was definitely a very good meal. Alright, that was awesome. And let's walk around a little bit first. I do feel like coffee actually now. Told you we'll have coffee. And yes, it was Michelin worthy. And let the results speak for itself. When you finish all the soup and you eat everything off the plate, then it was good. No need for too many crazy faces to express it. But definitely I have made a few crazy faces as well because it was delicious. It really reminded me of some of the barbecue pork styles back in Canton, which is just as delicate. They do offer smaller pieces as well, but very good on the flavors, and as notably recognized by Jelly Bean, very fatty pieces of meat, but delicious. Lots of flavoring, and not because of a lot of salt, it's just a natural flavoring of the barbecue pork, you know, itself. And some of the marinades that was in there was very nice, not salty, a bit of sweet actually, a hint of honey almost. So yeah, Michelin-Star worthy, delish. Well, how can I not roam with sign? I mean, MSG is almost in everything you order. I said almost. There's a lot of dishes and foods and soup that has MSG in it, of course, in Asia. And, well, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of sun here. I definitely don't have issues chowing down MSG. And here's the McDonald's. Would this be counting as a subscriber's request, Kurt? And like I told you, it does not sell any burgers here. So you have french fries, you have some maybe deep fried nuggets, and then ice cream. Apple pie. So the apple pie inside the ice cream. That's pretty cool. You guys got that back home yet? I'm pretty sure that's in French, but pie à la mode. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, McDonald's kiosk. or stall, easier terms. We can venture around here first. That was a nice meal. Yeah, on the ice cream. I'm not sure about that. I don't think so though. Oh, we didn't visit this place last time. They're right next to each other. Different vibe, yeah? Let's go upstairs, take a nice view of the mall area. I always just enjoy this mall up top. I need coffee. I'm biting my tongue again. As my indication anyways. But yeah, it's always a good view up there, so let's check it out. Take a glimpse. We're here anyways, you know what I mean? Take a look at outside actually, now that we're higher up. And check out some of that cloudy day weather. And cloudy days are a bit different on the island. I would feel, anyways, they're more romantic. Nothing wrong with city cloudy days. Hey, I like this part. You have to walk around if you have the fear of heights. And here's the mall. Yes, the big tree is definitely a great feature. Sign wants bubble tea. And I'm glad Jellybean has picked up the 555 as a ha ha ha. You're almost local Thai yourself now. At least you're good to go on social media with the ha ha ha. This is the part where I like to look outside. And notably where the washroom's at, but I have nobody to hand the stream to. I think I'm still alright. Is the Mario Nintendo music copyrighted? It's blasting behind me. Look at those cloudy skies compared to the usual blasting sun during this time. And it's Tuesday. It's currently 12:30 p.m. here. Halfway through lunchtime. And we'll circle about and head our way downstairs. Pretty neat place. I'm gonna take a seat here actually. Well, Kurt, I definitely had a bag of salt and some boba, if you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. But I would say I had a good healthy body and modest look to go with it during my younger years. I kept on trying to run in front of the sign all the time, so I would bump into it. Took a lot of jogs around that university. You left the trailer. What are we talking about? Well, I want to fulfill your wishes, but all the seats seems to be taken, right? Let's see if I can fit myself in. Not really. Not without bothering, but oh, maybe. Okay. There's a spot here. Yeah, well, I got them 6 packs of nabs with the MSG, so. Next thing you know, the MSG diet plan goes viral. Alright. Good chilling with you, my man. Oh, sorry. There you go. Okay, this way. Let's head on outside. Okay. I need a cup of coffee. So that's what I'm gonna do. Grab my cup of coffee. But I think I'm gonna do it at the Honda Cup House. I may put everybody on mute and a blank screen or the screen intermission because I probably need to visit the washroom. But let's walk around for a stroll a little bit. Take a little circle about, see if other cafes interest me. If not, then Honda Cup House it is. Why isn't there an Alex statue? Well, you get me more subscribers and for my channel, and eventually to the point where I will have a statue of myself holding the Phuket Walk symbol. How's that? Wouldn't that be grand? I'm sure we could all make it happen on some sort of AI animation. See, I could go to Kojimon, which is a pretty cool cafe, I guess. We can switch it up. Maybe, you know, the trusty guy or the girl might take over the screen while I go to the washroom. Hey, that's a great idea. It's not the first time I trusted my phone with a stranger. Well, my whole setup. Last time I went to the hidden gem discovery of the pickleball club. Oh, it's a sushi bar. Oh, I don't want to go to a sushi bar. Alright. Look more like a cafe. Than the name I should have noticed. All good. I'm just gonna go back to Honda Cup House, which is my favorite anyway. Exclusive member. I bought a bike from there. Very VIP. Anyways, to myself anyway. I would like to think so. rocking Honda Monkey, you grab a coffee at Honda Cup House. Maybe if I sell that hard enough, Honda Cup House might have a statue of me, maybe a miniature one anyways. Is that the number you called, Johnny? That's what she said. Everyone wants to sit with him, not so much the guy in the back. I don't want to be the guy in the back. Thank you everybody for coming along on a extra stream for the 4th month anniversary of Phuket Walk. And for those of you just joining us, we are just finished at Limelight after a star worthy, according to me anyways, worthy meal. A excellent dish of barbecue pork with rice and a light sauce that I think it's a light marinade of something homemade themselves with probably the pork sauce. But it was very nice, very delicate, had a hint of honey sweetness to it actually, not very salty but definitely flavorful. So like I mentioned before, Michelin-Star worthy. I finished and all the soup, not a lot of MSG in that soup to be honest, unless my tolerance is so high I can't taste it anymore. But yeah, it was a light-hearted chicken stock soup with some spring onions on it, and it was warm. Definitely went really well with the rice, I would say. Having a light flavorful barbecue pork rice, I think the soup shouldn't be too dominant, so definitely a great pairing. So a lot of thought went into that, I would believe anyways. So when you have a chance, nice little food stall down by the Limelight food court in Phuket town, check it out and grab yourself some barbecue pork, Michelin-Star. Oh, buffering. Geez, this place never likes me. Or it's just that security guy with some kind of signal blocker in the front. How am I doing right now? Are we still buffering sign? Let's see how we're doing. And let's see how we're doing live. And it looks like we are alive. So let's keep going. Heading back to Honda Cup House. One more glimpse at the amazing dragon. I told you I love this dragon. And I went back the same way because I enjoyed that walk. Despite being cloudy, it's still quite warm here, of course, as you guys can see on the temperature on the left top corner. But if you cannot, currently it's 30 degrees right now, halfway through lunchtime, 12:37, local Phuket, Thailand. And we are heading to Honda Cup House for a nice cup of coffee, a secret code to enter the washroom, and then I'll put you guys on a be right back intermission, just letting you know some scheduling ahead of time, as I probably need to pay the water bills and visit the washroom. But no worries, let's get in there, grab ourselves a cup of coffee first. And hopefully nobody takes out the stream. It was alright last time. They seem to be streamer friendly, at least the last time we were there. Okay, and looks like we're back. And looks like we're good to go in. Sorry about that. Let me find myself some coffee and a spot to sit down first. We have some good seating. And we are currently at Honda Cup House, everyone. Sorry about the earlier buffering issues, but of course I do have a few tricks now. Not that easily rattled, but certainly can be rattled still. And I see Sign has escaped during the buffering to enjoy her lunch, which is quite alright. And you have a good lunch, Babs. And the area where the gentleman's coming out is the secret code door washroom, where you have to enter a secret code to enter. Sarika. Americano ice. Thank you.
90 baht นะ
90 baht. Very good value. 90 baht is about $2-ish, $2.50.
ฉันหมายถึงให้เธอกระปรี้กระเป๋าหน่อยรู้จักกระปรี้กระเป๋าไหมแล้วก็บอกผู้ชายให้มาออเดอร์ด้วย
Okay, let's find ourselves a spot. And I did mention to you guys I need to venture into the washroom. Let's find a spot where we can see the bikes, I guess. And I don't have my mount today, so you guys know. I will get it working. I mean, we did eat through a meal through it, so. Okay, welcome back everybody. Despite the buffering, we are very much alive, and the code is yoink, and we have not yoink nor boink yet, so the stream continues. Let's spend some time, enjoy a cup of coffee first. Let's see, perhaps we can still stroll around. Let's see how we do and what we feel like. And yeah, let's just chill for a bit first though. I really want this coffee. I think the channel deserves it. And thanks for, once again, Vasily for sponsoring it earlier when we started the stream. It took me like an hour and a half to get it going, so we might as well keep it going now that we're up, right? Check out this lovely place. Told you guys I bought my bike here. Rode it down here with everybody. My trusty Honda Monkey. And it looks just like that black one over there, actually, as you guys know. Yes, we are back, Kurt. We always come back, don't we? I try anyways. And welcome to Honda Cup House. I already ordered a cup of coffee. And of course, I always love it when you can join us for coffee, Kurt. We both are very into our coffee culture. So they give you a little order sign, and then, as I mentioned before, we'll probably go into mute and intermission mode as I venture myself into the washroom. But I have to wait. Oh wait, the code is right with me actually. Lucky I didn't throw this away. I'll have 100 coffee and a biscuit. So I kid you not, secret washroom indeed. If I threw it away, I wouldn't have the code. And that's the secret code to the washroom of Honda Cup. And no code yoink or boink yet because we are still live. It's 10 minutes to 1 o'clock locally on Phuket. Having a great day so far, everybody. Strolled around Phuket town earlier. Had a Michelin-Star worthy meal. Barbecue pork rice. And now we're just waiting on the coffee. Oh, that might be it. Fantastic. Oh, I had that on me the whole time? I really need this. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Jellybean. You keep on telling me that, and I'll keep on believing in it. It is a bit dry right now. So this coffee definitely helps. Very friendly, lively crowd as always. No different today at the Honda Cup House. Let's check out the bike first. There's a very lovely selection of bikes. And for those of you who don't know, those are the Honda Monkey models, but they're slightly different design and dressed up. If you look at the black one closer to the screen, that looks more like the one we've been rocking up and down the Phuket roads in the island. Same bike that I have, but completely different with the mods and the accessories. And for those of you who are not interested in the manual bikes, they have the Honda Cup over there, alongside the CT125, who are excellent selections. Semi-automatic, the CT. And I believe the Honda Cup as well. Is it? I'm not into automatics, but I know they are good bikes. And this is the later release, the newer model, the Honda Dex, which is a cool addition after the Honda Monkey, the Dex came out. It's alright, no regrets, because the Dex is semi-automatic as well, and I enjoy my manual rides, like I said. We are looking to upgrade maybe later on, maybe a year or two, let's see, to the Legend, which is a local Thai brand. Classic bikes, but that's a later chapter for the channel. Yes, there are pink bikes, big pink bikes with a basket, and you know, a lot of people in Asia rock pink. But yeah, there are pink bikes with a basket, looking good. There's a lot of designs, actually, even with the Honda Monkey. So many designs. Earlier, they had on display the Star Wars version. So, something for everybody. And check out that slogan there. You meet the nicest people on a Honda. I'm a nice guy, right, guys? And you can see on display there, Honda's first model 8 was nicknamed Bada Bada for the sound the engine made. And it's one of the original Honda motorized bicycles. As it reads on the sign, of course. You saw a bike like that in Regent Park? Man, I told you people in Regent Park have money, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, they definitely should have some savings at times. At least in my days, I knew you had some savings there if you qualified for the program. Now, just letting you guys know, I met the nicest people from Regent Park, and they're all great characters. I mean, I didn't live that far from it back then, so growing up. So Regent Park was quite in my neighborhood, I would say. Yes, you can install a wagon mount, definitely. Great idea, now you're thinking. There are some models that rock the wagon, the side cart as well. So you can easily get it installed here as well. Many even DIY shops will help you get one on. But if you want a proper one, I'm sure they come with a proper one, especially made for the Honda market. And you can add the extra passenger part of it. Oh yeah, fish sauce is also very famous here. I'm pretty sure they have MSG in that, and notably the local made fish sauce. They like to put it in little packets of like just a little plastic bag, and what they do is they mix like little peppers inside to add a little bit of spice to it. It's local delight, I say. It's nice. Yeah, the yellow scooter has a basket. And that one, I actually have that bike at home. Or maybe not that one exactly, but one that looked like, we have the Charlie at home. Yeah, but similar style definitely, and our Charlie's green. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that bike, I've seen that bike many times in pink as well. So that's what you're into? Oh, I never mentioned this. I worked at Honda as well, in Accra. I started at Honda as a car wash, pretty much. Car park dude, you know? That's where I got my skills, I guess, squeezing through traffic. It was a long time ago, right? At Toronto Honda, for those of you who know, obviously. And then later on, made it to North Toronto. Accra. So I do know a little bit about rides and cars, just a bit. But hey, it's been years, right? And haven't really looked into the scene in the good old days. So I am definitely a Honda fan, if you haven't noticed yet. It's good coffee, I can say. It's making me talk. So caffeine is definitely in there. Very smooth. Good Americano. It's just checking the clock up. Actually, I would probably do without the washroom trip. This coffee's really smooth. Not as jittery, you know? Madison Square Garden. Check out the vibes here. You guys can't blame me for always coming back here. I love this place. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a Star Wars one. If that ever happened actually locally here, you might have a national crisis happening, you know, low on MSG. It's a very widely used flavoring, I would say. But I guess it works a bit differently. I mean, we sweat a lot here, you know, from the sun and whatnot, the local environment. So I don't feel that's unhealthy, actually. I'm pretty sure I order out, I eat out a lot, so probably a lot of MSG in those. But hey, I stay in shape, still alright. Tiny little gun, if you call it that even. I'm actually feeling good, so let's head out, you know, warm up a little bit. Definitely chilled me out. And it's good to be chilled up on a warm day, despite its cloudy atmosphere that the storm has brought us. That's around the island. Okay, coffee's all done. Last chance to go to the washroom. All right, I'm good, guys. Let's go. That's excellent coffee. No worries. Okay, I don't think I need the secret code to the washroom, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay, let's head on, guys. Let's go. Walk above. Did I forget anything? I feel so light. Okay, I'm good. One last glimpse at Honda Cup. Alright. Let's take a slightly different loop since we've seen all of that area already. And of course I just had a cup of coffee, a nice meal. So let's stroll around the area, digest a bit, check out slightly other parts of town that we haven't really explored yet, since I do focus and concentrate on some of the world-renowned tourist destinations, such as the clock tower we see up front. Thank you, Modano, for bearing the evening shift with us tonight. Thank you. I know it's 1 a.m. over there. And of course, you've been busy. And I definitely know how that feels like. When things get busy, it's just everything is slightly harder to manage. I'm very glad that you're here with us. And like I mentioned before, very happy to see you again. Definitely. We missed you on our last few walks. Oh, forgot about the charging. 1 second, guys. Sometimes when I put the charger on, it causes some buffering issues. But we'll give it a light charge for now. And then when issues occur, I'll probably get us back up one way or another. But let's hope not. Because I'd like to just enjoy this part after a nice meal now. No more headaches, hopefully. And always good to have you, bro. I can't say that enough. So you can say we're into OT compared to our usual streaming times. Hello, hello. Friendly people saying hello, I guess. But OT it is. One of the government banks of Phuket. Government savings bank. You want that pink truck? Yeah, I told you there's a great assortment of pink vehicles in all over Thailand. As you've probably seen before, a lot of the tuk-tuks are pink. And of course, thank you very much to all the audiences that's into the AM hours that's joining us right now. Hopefully I can help you guys have a good dream or a MSG dream, whichever you prefer. And provide you some evening, late night entertainment like City TV does when I was younger. And of course we all know the lovely City TV slogan. City TV everywhere. It was that in my days anyways. And I definitely don't know how it's doing now. But when I was growing up, there wasn't much late night entertainment during that time. May all your MS3 dreams come true. That sounds like a line from Uncle Rogers, you know, like something Uncle Rogers would say. May all your MSG dreams come true. I mean, we're already on the theme, so I totally think Uncle Roger took that off of me, you know. Now, back in the day, I do Uncle Alex before Uncle Roger lah, but it's okay, you know. I like him. He a good guy, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys like that impression of it. Glad you guys liked it, man. I have some, I think we all have some inner Uncle Roger in us to conjure. That's of course just for fun. I don't think Uncle Roger is gonna reach out and collaborate with me. But hey, great for Nigel. Good for him. Their impersonation is gonna do. I do an okay Bruce Lee one. I mean, given back in the days I had the body to help out. Now I may be a bit too skinny to do the be water, my friend. Water can flow, water can clash. Water can fill a teapot, it can become a teapot. Become water, my friend. I'm pretty sure I got the saying wrong, but hey, gave it a go. But hey, despite that bad impersonation of Bruce Lee, I told you the body helps. We are back. Small OT today, but we had a really good walk before the stream went down. Of course, I brought back up, guys, right? Quick ride down into Phuket town to get some sun. We had no rain, okay? So the escape and the sun chasing definitely worked out for everybody and myself, of course. It did take a good hour and a half to get the stream back up. I probably used all my YouTube push. That's what we call it anyways. There's only 3 or so a day, so I used it all up in one go. Still managed to get the stream back up, and very grateful that it did, because we had a great time. Mission accomplished, trying out the Michelin-Star barbecue rice over there. I'm not gonna go down there again because it killed my stream last time, so let's walk a different way. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, I had a great meal at Limelight. Finally got to try out that amazing rice there, and we went into OT, got a cup of coffee on the cup house, and then strolled around the area some more. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us today. We'll save the Bruce Lee and Uncle Roger mix-up impression for next time, Kurt. All right. So first, thank you to all my mods, of course. Madano, the one that I can see on screen. Let me see what's going on here. And Juanita, and of course Kurt. Thank you for all my viewers, and if you have not subscribed yet, please press the subscribe button. It's very important to the channel and to our growth. It's great to have everybody to come along with us. I had a great day, and unofficial or official, who cares? Had a great time on our 4th month anniversary. So hold on 1 second. Oh my god. And please do remember, we do have a member section now if you want to become a member of Phuket Walk. And thank you to our supporters. Canadian Vasily, after all my struggles, my bro came in and tagged me with a $5 donation today, and that carried me through some more, gave me some much needed inspiration and energy. And of course, I still needed a few more coffees to carry on. But anyways, have a good one, everybody. Until next time, I'm your Phuket Walker, Alex. Sawadee ka, sawadee ja, and I will catch you later. And as per usual, I will leave the music on for a little bit for everybody to say your farewells. Hey, if you guys are still here, then you know that I always give a little speech afterwards, right? I appreciate everybody for coming along. Of course, this special occasion, our 4th month anniversary, and we couldn't make it this far without you. So once again, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, like the video, and share to those who enjoy the content, and of course, become a member. Thank you very much, everybody, and thank you for those who have supported the channel up to this point. I will catch you in the next one. Until then, we're off. Take care.